Hello and welcome to the news in English live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar. The top headlines include Somali president returns to Mogadishu after attending the UN General Assembly in New York. Top Somali military commander is among several killed in an explosion in Hiran province in central Somalia. Somali Prime Minister has lauded the ongoing military operations against Al-Shabaab militants. Deputy Prime Minister has chaired a drought response conference in Mogadishu, jointly attended by the international aid agencies and the foreign diplomats based in the capital. Kenyan President William Ruto says he will work together with the Somali leader on the current challenges in the Horn of Africa, including the security and the drought crisis. Ethiopian fighter jets have pumped a UN aid convoy in Tigrayan region. Welcome back to the news in detail. Somali National Army's logistics commander for the 75th Battalion of the 27th Division based in Hiran region, Colonel Barre Airo, was killed in a landmine explosion in Hiran province on Sunday. The explosion was targeted a military vehicle carrying the late commander and soldiers heading to Helgen district, according to the local residents. The blast occurred on the road between Helgen and Grasiani areas. The commander was killed in a mine explosion supervised government forces. Operation is backed by the anti-Al-Shabaab local militia who are attacking Bo'o village in the same Hiran region. According to the security sources, the militants laid several mines on the road between Beledweyne and Mahas as well as Bulaburte. Earlier this month, the Al-Shabaab militants killed at least 22 civilians after they attacked a convoy carrying food to Mahas district in Hiran. The attack occurred on the road between region's capital Beledweyne and Mahas district. At least 15 people, including civilians, were killed in the latest landmine explosions in Hiran region, where the government forces and local people are conducting a joint offensive against the Al-Shabaab. Mokokore, Chordo, Yasoman are the most recent areas recaptured by the Somali National Army, backed by the local militia. Somali government says it is committed to eliminate Al-Shabaab from the entire regions. Somali's intelligence agency NISA has announced the arrest of at least 10 Somali people suspected of being linked to the Al-Shabaab militants on Sunday. According to the National Intelligence and Security Agency NISA statement, 7 of the nearly a dozen detained were planning to travel to Al-Shabaab held areas in southern Somalia after being summoned by the militant group through a phone call. The spy agency added clan elders, business people and women were among those arrested. The spokesperson of the Somali police force, Sadiq Dodish, said they were in direct violations of government order not to associate with the Al-Shabaab. Although laws prohibiting cooperation with Al-Shabaab, which the Somali government regards as a terrorist organization, have been in place for some time, the government has recently strengthened enforcement in light of the ongoing government offensive against Al-Shabaab. NISA has announced that it would arrest and prosecute anyone who decides to travel to obey, serve or facilitate Al-Shabaab activities, harm the safety of the people. Mohammed Abdullah Khalif, the deputy prosecutor of the Somalis military court, stated that his office will try to suspect in the Islamic Sharia complaint court. Al-Shabaab, according to Khalif, is responsible for the deaths of the people during a raid in Mogadishu nearly 2 weeks ago. NISA agents apprehended 10 suspected Al-Shabaab militants and seized 3 houses. NISA has been carrying out operations in the capital to arrest the people suspected to having links to Al-Shabaab. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Turkish government has extended condolences to Somalia over the recent terrorist attack in Mogadishu on Sunday morning. A statement, the ministry has condemned the terrorist attack, which targeted the Dagabadan military training facility in Mogadishu, in which scores of people, including soldiers, were killed and injured several others. A statement from the Turkish Foreign Affairs Ministry said Ankara will continue to support Somali's counter-terrorism operations. At least 15 Somali people lost their lives after the suicide bomb targeted the military base in southern Mogadishu earlier on Sunday morning. Al-Shabaab militants claimed responsibility for the attack, which was the latest in series of attacks in the capital city. Turkish-Somali relations have been experiencing great success over the years as part of the strategy of cooperation. Turkey has trained nearly 1/3 of the Somali military forces. In addition to the military cooperation, the two countries also partner on health, education, and other initiatives. Turkey's first aid effort at the height of the 2011 famine endured it many Somali people. It has continued to pour aid in March from the private companies in Turkey. Turkey has built schools, hospitals, infrastructure, and has provided Somalis with scholarships to study in Turkey. Somalia was also the first country was the Marif Foundation successfully made its foreign appeal to replace schools once operated by colonist terrorist group. That's all for today's English news. Live from Mogadishu with me, I am Omar Noor, and the entire team of the program. We leave you. Bye for now.